Peace and love.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up!
Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love.
Niggas.
Negus. What is the language of origin?
Straight from Ethiopia.
What is the definition?
Definition, royalty. King royalty.
Negus. Could you use it in a sentence?
Kendrick Lamar, by far, realest niggas alive.
Could you repeat the definition?
Description, black emperor, king ruler.
Negus. Negus, Negus.
Every single day. I don't expect nobody to do nothing for me. I ain't waiting for nobody to do nothing for me. I'm not sitting around believing that somebody's gonna do nothing for me. I'm not sitting around thinking that somebody gonna come knocking on my motherfucking door and bringing me opportunity. That ain't happening. That's not happening, because the time you waste waiting for somebody to do something for you could have been the time you spent figuring out your next move. And your next move could be your best move. You feel what I'm saying? Sitting around wasting time. No, we ain't got time for that. I get up and I go get it every single day. Nobody owe me nothing, so I manage my expectations. Do I expect that man to do something for me? No. Am I waiting for this nigga to do something for me? No. I get up and I go get it every single day. That's it.
Possibly. Hold on. Let's see. We're gonna get this. All right, boom. We back up in here, man. It's the Peace and Love podcast, man. It's a lovely Friday in the neighborhood. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Emmett. You can catch me at EMC GEEE. I got the homie in here.
Come on,
to
man.
my
You already
right.
know who it is, bro, man. You know to follow me at Brother Producer number 4. What's the deal? We in this thing, bro.
So what's happening, man? It's been a lot going on since we last been in here.
Oh man, they got all type of stuff going on, man. Oh shit, 4th of July done passed already. Fireworks over with.
Are they over with? How they stop popping fireworks in your neighborhood?
For sure. I don't hear nothing no more. I'm glad.
All right.
I'm like, goddamn, I must be getting old, because I'm tired of hearing that. For real.
Yes, indeed.
4th of July over, EDD booming. Checks coming through.
The
It's
ED.
all type of shit going on.
Indeed.
Wow. It's all type of, it's money in the air right now, baby.
It's a lot of money
It's a
in
lot
the
of
air.
money in the hood right now,
Yeah,
baby. Yeah. You know? Everybody up right now. Stop playing.
Yeah.
You did. But nah, man, ain't nothing, man. It's what's going on, man.
Man, let me ask you how you feel about this thing, man. Everybody talking about it. We just gonna jump right into it, man. Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez doing drills now?
Come on, man. What's up with that? Did he shoot his shot? Everybody said he shot his shot for real. If he the only person with the gun, did Tory Lanez shoot Megan Thee Stallion because she was trying to break up with him? That's the story we hear.
No comment, man. I ain't gonna. No comment, man. But I will say, I ain't even gonna clown because she really got shot, you know, and I'm holding back. But I'm thinking like Harlem Nights type shit. You know what I'm saying? I keep getting that Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Feel you shut me in my pinky toe
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah.
I keep getting it quick.
What are them type of things?
You
You
feel
think
me?
I ain't gonna do it? What are them type of things?
You know, so I don't know, man. And then they start clowning the boy because they say the boy 5'2", 120 pounds.
Yo, he's built like a baby.
I got that nigga beat. Yeah,
Hey,
stop playing with me.
He's a little guy.
Come on,
He's
man.
a little man.
I'm much taller than that nigga.
He's
Yeah.
a little homie for sure.
Yeah, don't worry about my height,
You
but
know?
I'm taller than
Yeah.
that nigga. Yeah.
Man, my thing is this, man. What I can't understand is, and I feel like women contradict themselves so much, man.
Oh.
Because for forever, at least for my whole life, I've heard women kill short men. Women say short men can't get no type of run. 5'2", 120 pounds, grown man. I've heard women kill short men forever, right? And this man walk around with possibly one of the baddest women in the industry right now.
You think she is?
She could be up there. She's on the list. She's not the baddest, but she's in contention. Just only
he's
because
just-
her body is all natural.
She's just trending right now. That's what it is.
She's just trending.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm short, so I ain't never had a problem with that. Like,
Okay, let me ask that.
I hear women talk that shit all the time. They
But
talk it.
but it don't be real though.
Nah.
Okay. So the truth is coming out.
Come on, man. Let's keep it real. I ain't never in my life had issues with getting no woman.
Yeah, because
And
I
if you
never
got
known
a
you had
pro-
no problems with no females.
That's what I'm saying. So if you have a problem with me being short, I was always the type, okay, dude, get your ass on.
Get
I
your
don't
ass
care.
on there. I ain't for you.
Deuces. What that mean to me? Yeah, I said I don't care about.
But you saying a woman ain't never said, you cute, but you too short, I can't deal with you.
Yeah, they said that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I look at them like,
You ain't for me then.
what the fuck you coming to? Get out your stupid ass. Who said I was attracted to your dog ass anyway?
Yes, indeed.
He did.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but nah, yeah, you get that. You feel me? But that don't make me.
It don't make or break you. It is what it is.
Nah, I'm sure Tory don't. Well, that nigga 5'2", so 5'2" is a little bit different than my situation.
Yeah, that's real short.
Yeah, I ain't know. You ain't just looking at me like, oh, he's a mini me type nigga. You know what I said? Unless you put me in a room with all NBA players or something, then of course. You feel me?
Yeah. You know.
I ain't looking like Kevin Hart. I got Kevin Hart beat too.
Oh, yeah, because you ain't swinging your feet on the
Come
stools
on,
and
bro.
all that.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
might
yeah.
be on this stool. Keep it low, keto. Yeah. You going too far now. Hold your horses, my boy. Nah, but hey, ladies in the comment section, we know how. Hey, what's the perfect height for a male? What y'all like? 5'10", 5'11", and up? What's the perfect height?
And what benefits do you get from a man being taller? Does it mean
I think
anything?
I don't know, bro. I think they feel like
Do they feel more protected or something?
yeah, I would say so. You feel what I'm saying?
They
I
feel-
think
okay.
Yeah, but you know, it's some of us that's 5'8". Like we don't have a problem with. It's some of us that don't have a problem with protecting ourselves and the people around us. So
Absolutely.
you still get that same aura if you
Absolutely.
Because I done been around niggas that's shorter than me and they can make the whole room shake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So height don't necessarily it doesn't equate to manhood at all,
no,
or heart or
hell
none
nah.
of that. Yeah.
No, it don't equate to no heart at all. Hell no.
So don't get it twisted because some brother's short. You think that he can't defend himself? You get your ass whipped. That's a fact.
But yeah, you know what women like tall men, man. You know, but you know that shit don't bother me. I am who I am, nigga. And on to the next. Get your stinking ass on. You don't like it. I don't know. Hey, but when Meg and them got out the car, did you see the video?
Yeah.
They had her walking. She was blood. You can see the
Yeah, you
blood
can see the
trail.
blood.
It was a girl in the back seat too as well. Looked like she had some. Tori didn't even have a shirt on. I don't think.
But you know they were just leaving the pool party, and that video where you see him come in between her and Kylie Jenner, they were just leaving that place. So she still had on her bikini and everything.
She got shot at the pool party.
Well, they said she got shot in, and all this is allegedly. You know, we heard all these stories, Tasha K, Empress, all this stuff on YouTube, but allegedly they were in the car arguing, like a Chris Brown Rihanna situation. So they were in the car. Apparently, she's been dating Tory Lanez for quite some time, and Rock Nation has been telling her to stay away from him because it's not a good look. Apparently, her team is telling her, look, you know, you Meg the Stallion. This is little Tory Lanez. It's not going to be a good look for you.
Wait, what?
Listen, apparently her people are saying, look, it's not a good look for you because we've heard, and I don't know Tory Lanez, you know what I'm saying? We've heard the stuff about him. He had an issue with Eric Bellinger. He had an issue with somebody else from Compton. He just little stuff. He take people's style. People always claim he be biting people's style and stuff like that. Cool guy.
I never really known Tory Lanez. I mean, maybe I watched Tory Lanez live. He seemed cool on there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he makes pretty good music. For a while, he was trying to go against Drake, and that wasn't really good. And eventually, they pieced it up. You know what I'm saying? So he doing his thing. I can't throw no rocks at him. Yeah. But he's been. It's almost like he got a short man complex. Because it's been a story with him and Travis Scott. They had a situation, and Tory Lanez is known to kind of blow up. He always ready to fight or whatever the case is, right? So they said in a car, they have an argument, and apparently she's telling him we're about to break up or it's about to be over with. And they get into an argument. He waves the gun around like a quick situation, and the gun goes off
nice,
and shoots her in the foot. And she was in the car with her best friend. That's the other female.
Yeah.
And the best friend tweeted, because the people was accusing her of shooting Megan.
Yeah.
It was like, she jealous, she shot her. She said, no, I would never do that. I didn't even have a gun. I didn't come there for it, so it wasn't me, but I was there present. So she took her hand out the pot, like, it ain't me. And then Megan said, well, look, I didn't shoot myself.
Megan said she was the intended target.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
it seemed like she was trying to cover it up, like, I ain't going to put him on blast, but I think that Rock Nation is going to spin it. They're going to say, look, run with this like Rihanna ran with that thing. You can do a whole press run, the whole shit.
that means she gonna have to press charges on Tory if that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but see,
But
Tory's
it
already in problems.
But if that's what really happened, she trying to hold it down. She ain't say nothing, but you shot. If that's the truth, and you shot this girl because she didn't want to be with you,
That's some sucker shit. That's bad, and that's why. So her,
you lost your
mind.
You lost your mind.
But think about being a celebrity, being in a world where everything bends to you. You know what I'm saying? You can lose sight of like reality. You can feel like I'm above all of this.
She Megan though.
Yeah, she is.
Why you feeling that? She can feel that. She can feel that way too.
That's a fact. But that can
You
go
think
to your
you got
ego.
the right to just shoot this woman because she don't want to be with you?
That's crazy. That's nuts. And that's why her producer, and if you look into it a little deeper, one of her producers tweeted, Tory Lanez, your day is a number, right? And after the tweet got out, people started talking about it. He deleted the tweet. But
That was a real tweet?
that was a real tweet. So I think his name is DJ. I find his name, but her people know what's going on. She's been holding back, but I think Rock Nation is going to push her out there and say, look, the truth is coming out. Because Tory Lanez is from Canada. He already is going through a felony charge. He already got some stuff
They
on his
gonna
record.
deport this boy.
Exactly. So if it gets bad for Tory Lanez, he's either going to go to jail or he's going to be deported to Canada. It's either one of the two.
Yeah.
And it's going to be bad. And I think
Probably
Rock Nation is
it
going to
could be
say
both.
Yeah.
Could take your ass to jail, then deport you when you do your jail time.
Exactly.
Stupid.
So it's like, man, we know. I know for a
But
fact.
I mean, it's all alleged though.
It's all allegedly. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
allegedly.
But
Yeah, for
I
sure.
know for a fact, man, when you emotionally, when you enraged, when you arguing with your girl and stuff like that, crimes of passion is real.
What she tell that nigga for him to want to shoot in the foot?
I don't know.
Or he accidentally fired off?
You can't see. My thing is, you can't accidentally fire no gun.
What, he had a Glock?
Yeah, if you got a Glock and ain't got no safety, but you still got to pull the trigger. So it's like I can't get no man a pass for saying, oh, he accidentally shot it. No,
You
nigga,
can,
that's a gun.
You can though.
But it's like if you never took that motherfucker out, you wouldn't have shot it. If
That's
you wouldn't have
true.
never took it out, you wouldn't have shot it.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying? So you can't accidentally discharge a gun. You take it out with intention.
If that's the case, I'm trying to figure out what man need to wave a gun in front of a woman. What you trying to?
Maybe a man with a short man complex who's trying to prove something.
So you saying he couldn't win the squabble?
Maybe not. He don't want to squabble with no Stallion. He family cake. Daystar probably can't win no squabble.
Hey,
With
Meg probably like poop pop peek poop pop peek
everything.
poop bam bing boom. Tory ooh ah.
They probably was gonna jump him. Think about it. It was two Stallions in the car and just Tory. It probably got crazy.
So T Lanez was finna get packed
He
out.
about to get packed out. And he put
So
a
he
gun
had
out,
to
like,
hold on. He had to whip.
Yeah, I got the Ruger on me.
Hey,
Yes, indeed.
that ain't funny, man, because she really got shot. But I'm just saying.
That's crazy though. Think like if you were her dad. Think about that.
Yeah,
Your daughter
I'ma be on
dating
him.
a young man.
I'm
You
gonna
see
be
what I'm
on
saying?
Tory heavy,
Bro, how in the hell my daughter with
that's
you?
that's one of the ultimate violations. You shot my child.
You shot my daughter. I don't care if it's
My
an
daughter
accident
didn't
or not.
shoot nothing. She didn't do none of that to you.
Exactly. You got to answer for that. If it's no
Yeah.
accidental, you shot my daughter, bro. There's no reason there should be a gun.
Even if it's an accident, I'm gonna accidentally shoot you.
I'm gonna actually shoot you in your face.
We gonna have accidents. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be an accidental day.
That's what it's gonna be, bro.
That's deep.
facts. Yeah, that's a little. Man, if that is true, if he did that allegedly, that man lost his everlasting mind. That nigga that nigga worse than Ike doing that.
It's gonna be bad for him. It's gonna be, and again, this is all alleged, and we don't want to. I don't want to cut the brother down. I want to see him win and all that. But if you out here waving guns at women,
The fuck?
come on, bro. Yeah, you need to go sit down somewhere. So.
Yeah, allegedly, man. Look, hopefully everything turn out right. Shout out Meg the Stallion. Hopefully she good in that situation. But
We gotta
That's-
get to these comments, man. We
What?
gotta. I'm gonna find this clip. If you could fill the people in on what happened, brother Nick Cannon. That's been going on. That's been going on for a while, man. People talking about it. Nick Cannon came out and said some things about the Jewish community following the criterion
they
from.
call him anti-Semitic.
They're calling him anti-Semitic,
Yeah.
and he was supposed to lost all his jobs, and then on the second day he came out and apologized. He said that. Well, let me find the clip first. I'll find the clip with
Professor Griff. It's not on YouTube. You're gonna have to really search the
Oh,
whole.
they took it down.
The whole YouTube is taken down.
Oh, wow.
That video, that canon class is taken down, and he have it's a canon class about to come out with a Jewish rabbi. So that's the only thing you really gonna see on canon classes now.
Wow.
Yeah, so
It's
Well, for the people that don't know, Nick Cannon, he got a YouTube channel, and he have it's like a channel, and it's where he do what we call canon classes, and he invite a lot of people on, and they talk about the black plight, they talk about black history, things you can do to improve the black community, and he had a Professor Griff from Public Enemy on there. That was about a month ago. That was sometime in June. But long story short, they was on there discussing, what happened in the beginning of slavery and what whites did to blacks and stuff like that. And then the Jewish topic come up, and they were explaining. They were just pretty much talking about how they felt about who's what and who's a Jew and who's this and who's that. But long story short, at the end of it all, Nick Cannon became anti. They said he was anti-Semitic, and he was dropped from Viacom. So Viacom, as we know, they pretty much own everything. They own CBS, they own MTV, VH1, BET, a bunch of other channels too as well. So that means no wilding out. That means no jobs that he's been having. They own everything. Yeah. So
and it's the statements, man. Like again, they say he anti-Semitic. If you know about the Semitic, it's all confusing, man. And it's showing you that as a black man, as you climb the ladder, you got to be real docile. You got to really watch what you say, even if it's the truth. It's like everybody else in the world has the right to be offended, right? We can never say, "Oh, I'm offended." Our offended is people killing us and stuff. But everybody can say they are offended, and we have to just bend and break, and it's crazy. It's like, man, you can be a grown man at the top of your game, doing all this and that, and you still can't speak the truth as a black man. You still can't. And it's like, that's why ownership, to me, all this is showing me that ownership is important. Like, having a good job, going to the NFL is not enough no more. Because Cap made it. Cap was at the top. He got to the NFL, right? Your black kid's dream. Okay, I worked my whole life to get to the league. You get to the league, and then you feel like, well, shit, I made it. I can express myself.
Yeah.
And then they turn your lights out. So getting to the league is not enough. You got to have some ownership. If you're just an athlete, if you're just a rap, if you don't have no ownership, you playing yourself. If you're working a 9 to 5, we've seen our parents do it. It's all good. But if you don't have no ownership, you don't got no business on the side. If you don't have nothing that's yours, you playing yourself because somebody can come cut your lights out. Nick Cannon was at the top of the mountain. Cap was at the top of the mountain. Cap played in the Super Bowl as a quarterback the year prior to this. You can't get no higher than that in the NFL, right? And then you decide to speak some truth as a black man, and they turn your lights out. So if you don't have no ownership in whatever you doing, you playing yourself because they can turn your lights out. You work for your job 20 years, your boss can come in there and turn your lights out.
I agree. That's true.
That's a
when
fact.
you don't own certain things, you gotta play by. You gotta go based on people's rules.
Exactly.
When you in somebody else's house, you gotta abide by their rules, and that's what it is. Now, as far as having ownership at that level, is it that easy for us to gain ownership of certain things?
I think so. I think if we're not gonna get into the.
What if Nick
King
Cannon owned
conversation.
MTV? right?
Right.
Let's just say that's Nick Cannon channel and he owns that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a step that you have to get MTV actually in the channel catalog.
Mm-hmm.
Who runs that?
I don't know.
Somebody's behind the scenes saying, okay, we're going to put BET on there, we're going to put MTV on there, VH1 on there, HBO on there, Cinemax on there.
Mm-hmm.
Who's doing that?
I don't know.
How much control do we really have? I look at it as like almost like owning a home.
Mm-hmm.
You can pay off the home, but if you don't pay taxes, they can come back and take it. So do you
That's
really
a fact.
own it?
Do you really own it?
They
Do you
own
really
this
own
shit.
it? That's real. That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you think about property taxes. You own this home, and if you don't pay these property taxes, they can come take it back. Which don't make no sense.
Right. It's damn near like paying my mortgage still, but I'm paying a mortgage once a year.
Exactly. That don't make sense.
No, you don't really own it because they can come and take it whenever they feel a need to, or whenever you don't comply by their rules. So I'm like, I definitely believe in ownership. You want to own everything that you do, so people can't come in and take what you built and what you created. But some people at that level, so far in it, they don't let you own certain things at the top.
That's real talk.
What black man own a television station? You got Revolt TV.
You got Revolt, and then you got the stuff that homie was doing. What is his name? Byron Allen is his name. That owns the Weather Channel. Owns a bunch of that stuff. But see, my thing is like we put so much. And again, it's like this whole thing has taught me to really. I use Ebro as a reference because Ebro be in New York City in the morning talking crazy, like not talking crazy, but he be giving it up. He be telling the truth. He be talking shit to the police. Ebro be giving it up, and it's like, man, if this brother could get on radio in the biggest market in the country and talk like this as a black man, like I got some hope. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't have to bend too much. You know what I'm saying? But
He still work for somebody too. So if he say the wrong thing, then he gonna be in hot water too.
exactly.
He just haven't said enough. He's being him, which is what sells the show.
Exactly.
So he ain't exempt neither.
He not.
If he say something that's too crazy, they gonna be on him too.
As a fact. And it's like I'm learning, like, you know what? I have to learn how to really package what I'm saying
Yeah.
until I get to a place where can't nobody turn my lights up. Because right now, on the come up, my lights can be turned out, right? So it's like I have to learn how to still be myself and still speak the truth, but package it in a certain way.
Yeah, and I think Nick Cannon was trying to do that too. I don't think he knew that it was gonna backfire on him like that.
Exactly.
Now I'm just trying to figure out. So like me, I'm always a person too. If I said something wrong, don't condemn me about it. Just teach me and put me on and let me know what was wrong and what's right and what I said.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't knock Nick for sitting down with no rabbi and listening to what they got to say, because he might said some things that he said was probably true, but some things that he probably said was false. I don't know, because I ain't did enough homework on the topic on what they were speaking on.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But I seen Nick post. He apologized and he said no, that's after.
Oh, that's after he apologized.
The apology is on his page. It's too long to even read, but it's on his page.
Okay.
And he basically apologized, and then, you know, some people was mad that he apologized because they feel like you've bent to the system. You know what I'm saying? They feel like you've bent to the system, and some people feel like if you wasn't gonna stand on your statement, why did you say it in the first place? And I'm just saying, like, I don't think he knew what he was saying was gonna get this much backlash.
Exactly.
You know, but us in our community where we grow up at, we don't know too much about the Jewish community anyway.
Exactly.
We don't know nothing about what's going on and you know about the Holocaust. We don't know too much about that. We hear it, but we grow up hearing about us being enslaved more.
Exactly.
So when certain things is said about other nationalities, I can kind of see how people would be offended.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? How they would feel some type of way. But I'm still trying to understand what exactly he said that made him anti-Semitic. That's the part that I don't understand. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
So I need somebody to help me give me some better understanding. Because they basically was saying too, like if we're the Semitic people, how could we be? There's no way we could be anti-Semitic.
Exactly.
Now the battle is who is the Semitic people is where the battle come from. Anti-Semitic basically is when you saying things against the Jewish community slash I don't know, man. It's deep.
It's crazy. They got a whole word. They got a whole word to define people who go against them. It's a word for somebody that talks shit about them. We don't have a word for people that talk shit about them. That's crazy. They have a word in a dictionary to identify people who talk crazy about Jewish folks.
But my this my only thing, and this is where I have an issue with. Because a lot of these record execs will let a black man say anything about their own.
Mm-hmm. You said about Jewish?
So I'm trying to figure out. Well, it's obvious that people in general don't care unless it's them.
Very obvious. That's why you see what's happening now with the police and with us. If people ain't affected, if your family's not affected, people don't care. Even with the corona, you see all these white folks protesting.
To not wear masks.
Which is nuts.
Yeah.
It's like white people don't even know. It's clear that white people do not like following instructions. They do not like taking orders.
They like to do what they want to do.
Because they've been raised and taught to lead.
That's entitlement.
Exactly. They don't. You don't have to follow orders. You're the status quo. Everything bends to you, and that's why this you have to wear a mask, which is so small for us. Oh, we got to put a mask on. Okay, cool. Yeah. White folks, you can't tell me what to do. I'm white. What do you mean?
Right.
I got to put a mask on. I'm white.
That's part of white privilege.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody tells me what to do. I don't have to do none of that. So that's why this is so hard for them. And it's interesting how all this stuff is kind of rising to the surface. Nick Cannon can't speak his mind.
How did you feel about him apologizing?
Well, man. So initially, like you said, coming from where we come from, initially you're gonna be like, man, just apologize. Like, come on, bro. Right. But sitting back and really thinking about it, looking at it from a different perspective, it's like, granted, I don't like that he apologized, no, but I do understand that I understand how his business is constructed, what's going on, and it would just be in his best interest to try to clear it up. Like, I don't know if I would handle it. I don't know. It's hard to say, man, because I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I know he's looking at wilding out, and what really troubles me is that this brother's talking about I demand ownership. It's like, bro, business don't happen like that. So if he's talking like that, I demand ownership, that means his business is messed up. And he don't have ownership of wilding out. So all that emotional shit, white people don't care nothing about that. So he don't have ownership of wilding out, which is a fact. If he talking like that, he don't own it. And they can keep it rolling without him. They probably won't. But I guarantee
they can't keep it rolling without him.
They probably won't.
Be the same.
It ain't gonna be the same. But I guarantee some black comedians that'll step up right now.
He probably got something in that to where they'll go to court and battle over it.
They'll go battle, but if you talking about I demand ownership to executives, you played yourself, bro. You should have had that handle on the front end. But a lot of times, in order for us to even get in the building, we gotta accept really bad terms to even get the show greenlit. So it's like I can't fault him for that, because he might have had to accept some really bad terms just to get his pilot shot, just to get it going. But it's just like, we know how business work. If you talking online talking about demand ownership, yeah, right, you're not gonna get it. They don't work like that.
I mean, at first with me, I was like, damn, why you apologize? You were supposed to stand on what you said. But I had to step back and was like, I'm not in the same position as Nick, and I don't know the same people he know.
Exactly.
So I don't know who was calling his phone. it could have been somebody he really rock with that tapped in, bro. What you on? Like,
Exactly, that's a fact. Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what you, like,
Yeah.
they could be enlightening him on. He like, yeah, you know, is that right? And then it's like, damn, did I just, you know, offend one of my friends or one of my homies or one of this or one of that?
Exactly.
But it's always a fine line between speaking the truth and offending people, because some people don't like the truth. Now I think what has to happen is when you speak the truth, it got to be the truth to where nobody could deny it.
To where nobody can deny it. But is that, does that even exist? Is there a truth that's just undeniable?
Yeah. Death.
Death is undeniable. It's
What
like,
you gonna do? Battle me over it when I say you gonna die one day? You might
like,
not want to hear it, but it's real.
But think about this: the battles we going through now, people are battling in the South over the Confederate flag. The truth is what the Confederate flag represents, and what, you know, that's the truth. And people still deny that. No,
And
that didn't happen. That's not what it
The
represents.
truth is that's their history.
That's their Confederate history in the South.
The people that's waving their flag and all that, they feel like that is their history. So the same thing they did to us, to take away and wipe away our shit, they don't want that done to them.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So even if the history is shaky, it don't matter. That's their history.
They don't give a damn.
I see what you're saying.
Because they was born into that. So
they
they mind thinks that way. So they agree with their ancestors because they were brought up the same way.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
That's just like somebody being born into a hood or something.
Yeah, like
that's
you
all
ain't finna take my.
Exactly. That's
And
interesting.
even though it's a crock of bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me nothing about this because this is all I know.
No.
Yeah.
But
that makes sense.
but F them statues and that flag though.
Yeah.
We gonna take it down regardless of how you feel anyway. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
And oh well, feel some type of way about it. Get cracked. What you want to do about it?
That's real.
You know, this been up here too long. But yeah, that's what they on. Deshaun Jackson made to put the retweeted some shit too.
And they got on him like he was the worst person in the world. I don't even know what he said.
Well, his problem was, first off, he retweeted something that they supposedly said Hitler said and didn't even say.
Anytime you messing with Hitler stuff, you just might want to chill. If it's got something attached to Hitler, bro, just chill.
Why? Yeah, that you reposted said. Bro, you finna. First of all, it basically was inciting that Hitler said that if black people knew who they really were, they would come into
the true power and all that.
Yeah.
But you can't quote Hitler, bro. What the fuck?
Bro, first of all, it's like, man, Hitler would have put us in the motherfucking concentration camp too. I know damn well Hitler didn't say this shit.
Exactly. We would have been over there right. Like, come on, what's wrong with him?
So
he quote Hitler like that's a good source? Come on, brother.
Well, it wasn't. He didn't quote Hitler.
He just retweeted something.
Retweeted something that was quoted, quote unquote, quoted by Hitler, and that didn't go right.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that was. Like, bro, Hitler didn't even say that.
He would never say nothing like that.
So you know that. I mean,
everybody ain't qualified, man. Like we said.
Nah.
Just because you on TV don't mean you qualified to open your mouth and talk.
Come on, man.
You play football, bro. Just catch the football, man.
Nah, you can't say that though, because that's what they do to us.
Oh, you right.
That's like saying shut up and entertain.
You right. What
you
I
can't
will
say
is,
that.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna say then. I'm gonna hold you accountable. There's no reason for you to be an idiot right now. Because
so
with
just
the internet,
educate yourself.
So educate yourself. So instead of me giving you a pass and all that, if you
I mean,
in a
I
position,
give him a pass. He just wasn't educated on. That's all it is.
But see, my thing is like even with J. Cole, there's no reason for somebody not to educate themselves. You got a cell phone, you can educate yourself on anything you want to on a daily basis. I ain't saying you got to sit and read for hours, but there's no reason for you to say, "Oh, I don't feel equipped enough to speak on the topic." That's on you. You should educate yourself. So Deshaun Jackson, instead of we can't get you. We understand you made a mistake, right? But educate yourself now. Just educate yourself. It don't take nothing to Google something, tweet something. You know, just read a little bit. Y'all gotta read, man. Just read a little bit.
Yeah, that's all it is. Just simple. They just gotta educate themselves, bro. That's all that is.
Oh, what's up with your boy Terry Crews, man? He keeps making tweets.
What happened?
Terry Crews,
He's an all life matter type of guy.
He's an all life matter. I'm convinced that he's married to a white woman, and she's putting these batteries in his back.
Well, his wife, she not white. She black, bro.
But I told you, I think her mom is white, which kind of makes her a white woman.
Wait a minute, hold up. Wait. So, you saying she's a white woman because her mama white?
This is no disrespect to the biracial people. You know, it's all good. We love and respect. It's all good. But I feel like if you are biracial and your mother is white, you have a different biracial experience.
Yeah, well, society say you are who your father is, though.
You are who your father is?
Yeah, you whatever nationality your father is, that's what you are.
No, if you got any black blood in you, you black. But I'm saying just by way of mindset and how you think and execute. He's looking at Terry Crews and his situation. Something's messed up in there.
Hold on. Okay. See that's two different things. We gonna have to bust them two down. So wait, what did Terry Crews do while we on him?
He's done a lot. He just recently made another tweet. You know, he came up with the black supremacy thing, and now, like I said, when we throw these words out in the media, the media uses those words against us.
Yeah.
So now they're starting to call people black supremacists. Anytime you see a black person stand up and say something, they're calling them black supremacists.
How you gonna be a black supremacist?
Right. And who created that term? Terry Crews. CNN is on there talking about Nick Cannon. He's a black supremacist, and Terry Crews created that. So you just a puppet in this whole little.
Yeah, Terry Crews, his loyalty is with his job. It ain't with the people, obviously. It ain't with us black people. Because he jumped out the window and said a lot of things that's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? When you start talking about, see, I want to understand. I want to know I want to hear his explanation on all his tweets.
This was the latest thing he posted. This is what made me like. He calls to defund Pornhub. He said we don't need to defund the police. We need to defund Pornhub. And I understand.
What the fuck is he talking?
It's like, but I know masturbation is not ideal.
What the fuck is Terry Crews talking about, man?
Terry Crews calls to defund Pornhub. You know what I'm saying?
How do you define who's funding Pornhub? So the government funds Pornhub? Funds porn? Wait, I'm confused.
I'm trying to find it.
Is that even true? Did he really say that?
I saw this story, bro, the other day, and I was just like, man,
What the fuck is he talking about?
Terry Crews calls to defund Pornhub on Twitter and confesses. Let's see.
And confuses users.
The website Pornhub.
Terry Crews need to knock it off. Some celebrities just shouldn't say nothing.
Provide awareness to pornography. Let's see, harmful effects using only science, facts, and personal accounts. So basically, he said he wants to talk about the scientific effects that porn has on people, and we need to defund Pornhub because it's not good for people.
Pornhub is not even a government organization.
It's not.
What the hell is this, man? Hey, man.
He said he battled a porn addiction, and we need to defund Pornhub. Oh, he spoke. Let's see what this.
He need to go ahead and defund Pornhub. He steady jacking off on his balls all day.
At 3:30, I am going to
jacking
be
off
on
defund
Instagram
Pornhub
Live talking about a no
talking
porn
some stupid
quarantine.
shit. Why are you even talking about that right now?
A no porn quarantine. I am here to answer your questions. Here to talk about what pornography does to you. What it did to me. I want to answer the questions. Let's talk it out. 3:30. I'm here. This virus.
I had enough of this nigga, man.
But see, he's lobbying to turn himself into like the black Dr. Phil for white folks. That's what he's
No,
trying
that
to do.
nigga ain't finna be none of the above. That nigga done lost his mind, man. But that second part though, I had to get to. So you say, when you say you a biracial kid, when you say a biracial person. They have a white mama. They have what you were saying.
I think if you have a white mother,
yeah,
right? If you and this is
let me explain. Let me hear this.
So if you I feel like you biracial, right? You
Yeah.
understand you biracial. Your experience is gonna be different. However, if you're biracial and your mother is white, your experience is gonna be a lot different than if your mother was black, right? Those biracial people with black mothers, I feel like it's a little different. Not to say one is better or worse, but I feel like it's two different experiences being that you with your mom, you're nurtured with your mom is going to pass along certain traditions and things that she knows. It's going to be a lot different from a black mom to a white mom. And it's going to affect you differently, and it's going to affect your perspective differently. Not saying one is better or worse, but if you're biracial and your mom is white, your perspective is going to be different than the person that's biracial and their mom is black.
Why? What makes you think the perspective you saying is gonna be different because of what was taught from the white mom?
Yeah, because the white mom is carrying down traditions that was taught to her
From her
white mom. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And her perspective is going to be different. Her upbringing, everything is going to be completely different. So a
I'm not. How if it was gonna be that much different, then that means she shouldn't have ended up with that black man from Jump Street.
Well,
so she might not even align with most of that anyway. Because if we going based on the typical, white person, they don't want. I'm not even gonna say typical, but some don't want they
kids intertwining, entanglements.
Right, with nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if she steps outside of that, is she in line with what they thought process anyway?
Nah, so even if by chance, let's say this girl was a rebel and it was like a Romeo and Juliet situation, right? This white girl going against her family, I'm gonna have me a Negro, right? She gonna get her one, right? And then they had this baby. My thing is that at the core of everything, all she can do, you can only reference what you know. Even if she's a rebel, she can only go at her toolkit. She only has what she has from her ancestors, from her people, what she knows.
That's true.
So she's gonna do, regardless if she's a rebel or not, she's gonna do what she knows, and she's gonna raise a child how she knows to. And again, I'm not saying one is wrong or right. It's just different.
So you saying so what are you saying about the child? You saying the child is not black enough? The child is not gonna be in line with the black.
No, I'm just saying
thoughts
the child
or the black. What you saying? Because you saying
I'm saying the child is just gonna have a different perspective, and that perspective could be broader. It could be a better perspective. You know what I'm saying? It could be a more worldly view, or it could be they could have this false sense of reality.
What if it's a white mama that get it though? What if it's a white granny like a Jane Elliott?
Who was really down and understand what's going on.
She had been doing that before this even went. You could go pull up videos from the 80s. She been pushing it to them kids.
And I'm saying,
so she's the one that get it.
Exactly.
So what if the mama's one that get it? Like,
then
what
the kid is gonna be better off because the kid is gonna have a more worldly perspective.
Yeah.
So I got a partner who was adopted, at birth by Caucasian folks.
Okay.
And honestly, what I have to say is that I didn't have very much experience with white folks at all in school. Throughout my whole life, I went to all black schools. My college was all black. It was all black. It was just blacks and Mexicans. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So only time I would really interact with white folks would be on basketball courts or whatever the case, little camp program for a weekend or something.
Yeah.
And one of my boys at Howard got really, really, really tight, and he started really telling me his story. And his perspective was so unique. The way he saw things, the way he thought about stuff was completely different. Like me and you could see something happen, and you would have your thoughts, I have my thoughts, but the way he thinks about it and the way he sees it could be completely different. And it used to be like, damn.
I think that also depends on not necessarily the color of who raising you, but where you living at.
Absolutely. So and he grew up in like his experiences is so unique. And he
because
really
a black kid, I'll say this much, bro. A black kid could grow up in a different area like a Calabasas or something and have the same exact outlook or perspective as everybody else that's around them.
Yeah. True.
So part of that, I'm not gonna say. I mean, obviously you will have a different perspective because your mama white, your daddy black.
Yeah.
But I don't think that. Where does that affect? I don't think that has anything to do with them being black, or it depends on what they align with.
True. And I'm not saying if your mom is white, you can't be bliggity black. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying your perspective is going to be different. And it's like I would say the homie really helped me like open my eyes to like not being so rugged in terms of like my view on the other side. It's not even the other side, you know what I'm saying? We people, but just my view on what I thought suburbia was and all that. And it's like it's all I'm saying is if you're biracial, you have more access. If you're biracial, you have more access to white folks in a different way than somebody who wouldn't be. Yeah, because it's in your house. You know what I'm saying? It's right there. So it's like your perspective, like I said, it could either be worldly and have you a lot more knowledgeable about things and you can understand both sides. I would say that about the homie. He can definitely penetrate and go both ways with both blacks and whites.
But see, he's not biracial. He was adopted. He got a different story.
Okay, you right.
Now,
you right. But still being raised in that situation is kind of, you know, it's like it's almost. I see what you're saying though. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, his is different. Like if you saying biracial, they might see certain things. It depends on what's going on in their home. But like, do you feel biracial people deal with colorism within blacks community? Or I'm
light skin, dark skin type of thing.
Yeah. Or because technically the definition of colorism it tells you discrimination of darker skin within your own race, typically within your own race. Mm-hmm. Now, can that go both ways?
Do white folks deal with colorism? No.
Do the biracial / lighter people deal with colorism within the black community?
Absolutely, they have to. Like, cause think about it. Think about think about Alicia Keys in high school.
Right.
Little young biracial black girl with the long pretty hair.
Yeah.
She probably had problems with some of the dark skinned girls in school. Because based on what I've heard from young ladies, the light skinned ones with they had issues. We know how to get down. And not to say that the dark skinned girls didn't like them, but some of the chicks thought they were better and all that. You know, whatever that females thing, whatever that was. Right. So I'm sure, even though she was biracial, she still dealt with that colorism thing.
Now, where do the biracial people fit in at?
What you mean?
Meaning, do they fit in?
Yeah, they fit in.
Where?
I mean, I guess it's based on what they identify with most.
You can listen. You got biracial people that they can identify with black all day long.
Right.
But blacks not going. Certain blacks
ain't gonna accept it.
You not black enough.
But who has the right to say that? Who has the right to say you ain't black enough?
Nobody have the right to say. Anybody can say what they want.
Right.
Do you have the right to say somebody ain't black enough? Nah.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, where do they go? Because the beauty standard, quote unquote, was light. Well, basically, it was white women, closer to the white women.
Yeah.
They might be closer to that.
Yeah.
But they ain't white.
So they can't. They not really accept it. Yeah.
They not white.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying? You might got you mix with white, but when them white people see you, oh, I see you. Yeah.
But you know what? It's like that story, and we've seen it happen throughout history, like the Madam C.J. Walker story, and the light skinned lady had the product, and Madam C.J. Walker was doing her thing, and the light skinned lady was able to be more successful initially because she was light skinned. So those are issues of colorism also. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you would agree that both sides deal with colorism.
Absolutely. I think colorism goes on in every nationality, from Asian to white to darker skinned people around the world are just treated differently.
But I'm saying reverse though. We know that. That's a fact.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, do the lighter skinned people on that because some people, we know what we go through. We deal with colorism on a large scale. We can't go nowhere without.
Yeah.
They even tanning in Africa, where this comes from.
Mm-hmm.
So, but what I'm saying is, some people feel like biracial people are fair skinned, light skinned, whatever you want to call them. Mm-hmm. They don't have room to complain about colorism.
I see what you're saying.
Some people feel that way. So I'm saying to you, is their argument a real thing?
Yeah, because check this out. So I got a homegirl who got this whole thing about colorism because she's a light-skinned woman who's consistently had problems with her dark-skinned women, right?
Oh, right.
And she like, look, I'm one of y'all. I'm on the team. I'm black. I love y'all. I don't think I'm better than y'all, right?
Yeah.
But she says always an issue all the time.
because is it that
She said she don't know why, but she said just initially, and maybe women can speak to that, because I'm sure a lot of women go through whatever, the issues they go through.
Yeah.
With men, we don't really go through the light-skinned dudes, it's the pretty boys, you in elementary,
they
whatever.
went through it?
They get through, they get the girls and all that type of
but
stuff.
But they became a target. They become a target sometimes.
When you get older and you start fighting and all that, the light-skinned guys start getting picked on.
Yep.
Because
They
forever,
become
y'all got
like,
all the
you
girls.
pretty and all of this and all of that.
Exactly.
And then on top of that, you probably got some dudes that's hating because the girls used to like the light niggas back then.
Exactly. When it's time to fight, they started getting picked on.
Yeah.
But some of the, just like we said about short men,
So
just because he
that's-
light-skinned don't mean he can't fight, though.
And that's where you got, I think that's where some of the light-skinned dudes in the hood that turned up, it could have possibly come from that.
Exactly.
Because people feeling like you soft because you a pretty boy. Well, he's a target.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So, but I mean, yeah, I feel like, yeah, it's on a different, our color, we deal with it on a way
On a
larger
different
scale.
level.
On a different level, but yeah, if we talking just within the black community, yeah, both parties deal with it.
Yeah.
Because then you still got the light skinned people that's gonna talk shit about the dark.
Absolutely. And I know for a fact, with me personally, in sports,
Yeah.
I've always been, and I don't know if we was taught like this, if it's what we come, but if we playing basketball, specifically, basketball, football, but if we playing basketball, I get on the court, and you guarding me, and you light-skinned, I feel like you softer than me.
That's how you.
I just
Wait,
feel like you
what?
can't handle me. I just feel
What?
like I'm coming on the court. I'm finna push you, and it's going. That's. I don't know why my mindset was like that, but I would get in the game. This is food right here. He light skin. This is food.
I ain't never thought that.
But it goes back to that same mentality. He's pretty. He's soft.
I may have
Off in
saw
the-
it. I
This is
saw
food.
it. I'm sure I said you a pretty boy and all of that, but like,
I'm coming straight. Oh,
I
this is
ain't,
food.
I ain't finna say.
Just light skin.
I ain't never did that.
Oh, you got curls too? Oh, I'm finna cook you.
Man,
Oh, yeah.
I ain't
It's-
never,
it's
I ain't did that. I ain't never.
Now, as a man,
I
you
ain't never
understand-
did nobody like that.
Right.
Hell no. I may have clowned you because, you a pretty boy. Because that's me. I'm a clown. I'm going to do whatever. However you look, I'm baking you.
Yeah.
I'm on your bumper. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a curl, if you got waves, I'm on your waves.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. But I ain't never felt that in my head.
Hey,
like,
man.
you know what I'm saying?
And I know it's ridiculous looking back now, but that's how I felt. I used to look at Steph Curry like, oh, he too light skinned. He ain't nice. He ain't. You know what I'm
No,
saying? He
you
ain't got
was
no.
crazy. How was you doing that when you was watching Reggie Miller bust they ass? How could you do that when you seen white men bust ass on the court?
Never respected white men busting ass.
You never respected Jason Williams. You
Oh,
never
Jay Will was
respected.
dope.
You never respected the John Stockton.
John Stockton, no.
You-
John Stockton, listen. John
You-
Stockton was
oh,
not nice.
bro,
John
you-
Stockton
okay,
was a good
Steve
point guard.
Nash?
Technically, he was a good point guard, but John Stockton didn't have no. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have
So
no
you didn't
ism.
respect Steve Nash.
Steve Nash was good. He ain't get it done. You know what it takes to get on my list. So if you ain't got no championships, you can't sit at the table. So Steve Nash can't sit at the table.
But
no.
Jason Williams considered the table. He don't got a ring.
No, he can't sit at my table. I said
Jason-
he nice, but he can't sit at my table.
So
No,
he didn't have it.
too nice. Too
He
light
didn't
skin.
have it as a white boy.
Too light skin.
This nigga crazy, man. This nigga's a straight nut.
You
man.
know.
Hey,
Yeah. Yes,
this
he did.
Sunday, man, it was a black and brown community march.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
I sat in a meeting in on to speak on about that. They got that march together within 4 days.
Who put it together? You know who was responsible for it?
Yeah, it was put together by a few people. I gotta get the right names, but one of the people I know, my boy Bandana the Rag was a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bandana. The Hispanic cat named Scar was a part of it too.
Okay.
And it was more people that was a part of it. I just can't get the names right, so you forgive me if I mess up the names, but. Yeah, they put that together within 4 days. You feel what I'm saying? And it turned out
peaceful
good.
and
It
everything,
turned
yeah.
out, it was peaceful, no issues, no nothing.
And where was it at?
It was in what city? It was in I can't think. I had the flyer on my thing, but it was just Sunday.
That's powerful, man. For
Yeah.
those that don't know, man, we talk about it here a lot. The tensions between the black and brown community.
Yeah.
And we live in such close proximity to each other, man. It's always, we love each other's culture, man. We love their culture. They love us, man.
Yep.
And a lot of times we clash, and we're just trying to get to a place where we can just be in peace.
Yeah, shout out Skip Townsend too, Second
Yeah, that's
Call,
a fact.
and everybody that's doing. They got the community that where they go have meetings at, And there's people in there that's actually really doing work. Some people might not see it because they want to highlight all the negative stuff, but you got people on both sides that's doing work.
Yeah. Could we get some of the people in here, man? Just so we can talk to them.
Shit. Hopefully, we can try for sure. I definitely want to get some of them people in there, but it's a lot of people from different hoods, even enemy hoods, man, that's in there trying to work and put and get this stuff together. So it's people out there. So whether you know it or not, whether you believe it or not, it's people out there that want peace, but you got a lot of people that's against it too. So
that'd be such a glorious day, man. If we could live in L.A.
But blacks need to quit. Blacks need to quit killing blacks.
Yeah,
that's a huge problem.
We gotta hold people accountable, man. You gotta hold your homies accountable. If we got a peace thing, everybody gotta hold each other accountable, man.
But some people don't want peace.
For those that don't want peace, we need to section them off, figure out who it is, and just let them go. I would say we just have a shoot 'em up day.
That's not gonna work.
I'm telling you, let's rent a football field. Everybody that want to be tough guys, let's get a bus. Put them on a bus.
Because they still fam. They still part of us.
Man, look.
That's like you gonna have people that's on the peaceful side. Some of them might be their nephews, uncles, cousins, brothers on that side.
It don't matter. You gotta hold them accountable. If your nephew or your brother or your son don't want no peace and they fucking up the movement,
that's on them.
You gotta hold them accountable, and that's the problem because it be your nieces and nephews and shit out here causing havoc, and you people don't say nothing. Y'all keep your mouth closed. Y'all act like y'all know what's going on.
Yeah.
So it's like we gotta hold our own people accountable. We can't expect the police to come do it because they gonna come and kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter if it's your son, your nephew. You know, what be crazy is that the people that's causing havoc in the neighborhoods, they family know exactly what's going on and won't say nothing to them. They probably scared of them. But in order for us to get peace, we gotta hold these brothers accountable.
Yeah, that's true. Black man, hold yourself accountable. What you think about these? Hey, black women, what's up with these entanglements, man?
With these entanglements. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Jada, they lying like shit, man. They lying. Her and Will, big faking. Big lying.
Cap.
Where
the lie? Cap. What you think they lying about?
If you want the truth,
yeah.
This is what like I said, I'm learning how to package things because I don't want to, but
package it up.
I'm trying to package it up right. But honestly, what I think, I know they have an agreement, and I know Will Smith knew exactly what was going on. What I think is, Will Smith had his partner right off the screen. I guarantee Will Smith's partner was in the room with them while they was having a conversation. Everybody know what's going on. They just doing this for the cameras.
Is that deep?
It's that deep, guaranteed. Because they been knowing what's going on. It's been rumored that, do your Googles, man. Because I don't want to get on
I know what it's been rumored, but what I'm saying is...
I'm talking Tisha Campbell Martin husband. Y'all do your Googles with that. Tisha Campbell Martin and Lisa Ray husband and Will Smith. And then you go August Alsina. You do your Googles, and it's all mixed up. So I don't think Will Smith was tripping.
So that's why Lisa Ray made some comments, I guess.
So it's allegedly... Do I want to go here? I got to think about that.
Wait, allegedly what?
But see, it's cool. I can talk about my people.
It's alleged though, right?
Right. As long as I ain't talking about Jewish folks, I'm good. So it don't matter. Yeah. I can talk about my people all day, right? But allegedly, we know Lisa Ray was married to the president of Turks and Caicos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So she was doing that, and while she was married to the president of Turks and Caicos, he started hanging out with
Dwayne Martin.
Y'all know who Dwayne Martin is. Old school guy in the movies and things like that.
Yeah.
Now, it's been said that we know Dwayne Martin used to hang out with Will Smith real heavy.
All right.
Right? Now, it's been said for a long time that Will and Jada were swingers, and, people been hearing that for a long time. It was said that years and years ago, Will Smith and Mr. Dwayne Martin allegedly had a situation going on, like an affair. And that's why when all this jumped off... Wait a minute. I'm going to get there. And that's why when all this jumped off, you saw Tisha Campbell fire off that tweet. When all this stuff happened with Jada and Will, Tisha Campbell said something. And it was like, well, why is she saying something? Because... it was rumored, allegedly, that Will had a situation with her husband, right? So if we fast forward to Lisa Ray and Dwayne Martin...
What the fuck? I never heard that.
Do your Googles. And if we fast forward to Tisha Campbell I mean, Dwayne Martin and the dude at Turks and Caicos. Do your Googles on this. Tisha Campbell actually has some. Not Tisha. Lisa Ray actually has some interviews about this. Mm-hmm. She said that they started kicking it. Dwayne Martin and her husband, and he ruined her marriage.
That I heard Lisa Ray say that.
And I saw some other things, did a little digging, and apparently he too had an affair with her husband. So fast forward back to all this, the red table, boom, 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 blah, blah. Right? So the red table, we sitting at the red table.
I ain't never heard Dwayne Martin gay and none of that.
Allegedly, again, do your Googles.
Yeah.
But I feel like in their situation, we know that your marriage works for you however you want to do it. Whatever terms you got is cool. We shouldn't be tripping on their situation. I think it was some sucker stuff what August Alsina did because he know what their situation is, and if they wasn't ready to put that out to the world like that, he shouldn't have did that. But he probably felt like, look, Will is over here clearly doing his own thing.
He didn't put it. He okay.
I think that's why he reacted like that because it's like, look, why you tripping? He really don't want you. Y'all got a situation, but I'm in love with you. Why you doing me like this? And that's why he went out. But it's just like, bro, you can't do that. You're not supposed to do that.
Well, he wasn't supposed to tell.
Exactly.
But at the same time, I don't know what he got going through his head. Was he like, fuck it, I'm tired of holding this in. I need to say it, and his album dropping.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it dropped. I think it dropped.
It dropped.
Yeah,
it just dropped. So it all
that's
works.
That all work out. But part of what you're saying might be true. That this has probably been going on and what they doing forever because they all on pictures together. Mm-hmm. With the kids and all of this, and then they talking about it happened when they was separated. They was like done, and all of this stuff. And I'm trying to figure out when was y'all done. I was seeing Will Smith. Y'all was taking pictures together, all three of y'all.
Man, listen. That's why I'm telling you, it's cap, bro. It's all cap. It's big cap. Will Smith's partner was right in the
But I think Jada probably played the boy August though.
Guaranteed, man. Listen, Jada Pinkett fine, bro.
Yeah, if
she start busting down for you, I'm gonna be wrapped up. And I feel like I'm a big dog out here. You feel me?
So she played.
I'm wrapped up.
Yeah, so she played him.
Yeah, played him.
Yeah.
She probably was telling him sweet nothings. Oh, you hitting this spot? Ain't nobody. Tupac didn't even hit that spot. Like
she ain't telling him that.
Probably,
she loved Tupac too
didn't
much.
Hit that. Ooh, Will definitely did hit that. You feel me?
She loved Tupac too much.
You feel me?
She's stupid, fool.
Hey, man, listen, Jada. If Jada busting it down, I'm wrapped up. I know I'm wrapped up. So he probably in his feelings like, man, how you? I'm going public, and that's what happened.
And it happened like 2 years ago.
What?
Like 2, 3. This incident. That's why they was trying to figure out why did he bring it out now.
Now he put a song out a couple years ago about Jada Pinkett, and it was like a whole song about it. He didn't say her name.
Was it? He
was talking about you just an actress and woo woo.
Wait, what's the name of it?
Let me find the song.
Yeah.
He put a song out talking about Jada Pinkett before anybody knew what he was talking about.
That wasn't a song Cry joint, right?
Let me see.
Cause she got him. I thought she was supposed to be fixing this boy. How she talking about she was looking for love and looking for happiness and you found happiness. She wasn't looking for love, but she was looking for happiness. What she say?
But see, this is my
and
thing.
Then you found happiness with August and he's sick, like you said.
But see, women see how she was saying I was healing. Women see, oh, I'm getting over this man. Healing is getting hit by another man. That's your healing. That's how I've heard older women say the only way to get over a man is to get under a new man. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah,
that's passed down generation through generation. You hear me?
Women will still be in a relationship with a man, checked out, and say it's over, but never really in it and be cheating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Women will do that. Women will be still in the relationship, but checked out already.
And be cheating.
Yeah.
Be cheating. Her homegirls will be saying, yeah, girl, I know this dude. What's crazy, you find out that I had some experiences back in my day.
Back in your day, nigga, like this nigga 50.
You'll find out that it'd be a lot of the homegirls. Once she checked out, it'd be the homegirls like, hey, girl, I know this dude, woo-de-woo. It'd be the homegirls throwing lives for her.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's their loyalty to their homegirl.
Exactly.
You feel me? What you expect? You expect her not to?
I understand, but see, but it goes both ways because don't let your homegirls have you be, lonely at night, have you hugging cats at 35 and shit. Don't let your homegirls have you making bad decisions, missing out on good men. I know a lot of good brothers that then got messed around because of the group chat. The group chat is lethal, brother. The female group chat, every girl got a group chat in her phone. That group chat is lethal.
Where they talk about all they men.
Listen, that's where it goes down.
The group chat. They telling they homegirls all of the dirt that we do, and they telling them how they really feel about us, but we don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know.
That's
the
where they
details.
honest. Women don't be honest with us. Like I had somebody tell me, well, this is how crazy this sounds, and I know we're gonna have to wrap up soon. But this is how crazy this sounds, and it allows me to kind of see inside the mind of a woman, right? I asked this chick, yo, I'm about to go get something to eat. You want something to eat? I'm finna go get some food. You want something to eat? She like, nah, I don't want nothing to eat. I'm good. I asked her again, you sure you don't want nothing to eat?
Come back with your food, it's a problem. Or
Yeah, I'm good. I don't want
something.
nothing, right?
Yeah.
I come back with the food, super crazy attitude, right?
Yeah.
So we talk after she like she's not mad, and I asked her, hey, what's wrong? Like I asked you if you wanted some food.
Yeah.
To make sure that we can avoid a problem. You told me no.
Yeah.
What's the problem? She said, well, I told you no. I said no, but I wanted you to know that I really meant yes.
Man, that sounds like some.
No, but she's talking, and it makes sense to why women think like that.
That
I'm
sounds like
upset.
an immature woman.
No, listen, I'm upset because think about it, a woman mad at you and they don't tell you why. You're supposed to know why they mad, right? She says, you're supposed to know that if you come back with food, I automatically want food. And if I don't tell you what I want, just get me what you get. And I said, well, wait. I asked you, what did you want? And you said, I don't want food. She said, yeah, I said that, but I wanted you to know that I really did want food.
Should have said.
And I'm like, what the what?
I would have told her. I would have said.
That's how the female mind works. They want us to know what they mean when they say something else. That's fucking insane.
I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna say that's a immature woman.
I can give you another example of that. Women do it all the time.
Go ahead, bust it down.
Where they tell you something and want you to think it's very simple one. You mad? What's going on? You mad? No, I'm good.
You know she mad. That's already. You know she mad. That's why you asking her.
So what's the problem?
She gonna tell you later on.
I can't get over the fact that
She gonna tell you later on.
But so many
she
times,
ain't gonna be able to go to sleep without saying it. Trust me. She can't hold water.
Listen, man. I'm gonna find some more
She just
concrete
want to
examples.
feel. She just wants you to show you concern. And sometimes I think you confusing. Women want men to recognize certain things without them saying with somebody just being kind of like on some immature, stupid shit. Like meaning, women want to go and be able to get their hair and nails done, and you notice it without them having to say, "You like my hair?"
Yeah, I mean that's understandable. But you telling me something else and
Now-
expecting me
now
to
that-
decode
now
it,
that-
that's nuts.
stupid. That, in my opinion,
That's dumb.
That's dumb. If I'm asking you, you hungry?
Yeah.
Then that means I'm showing concern. But you want to play this game? I'm supposed to read your mind.
Right.
Listen,
I'm
I don't
supposed
have
to just know?
I don't have time for that shit.
Exactly.
You can bounce your silly ass on up out of here with this shit here,
Yeah.
because that's silly.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, now I can see if she mad. I can even go as far as if she was mad and you went and she said she wanted food and you ordered some shit that she don't eat, so it's like you don't know her. I'll accept that.
But if I'm going to the spot that we go to and it's like, hey,
And you
what
say you
want
don't
to
want
eat?
nothing,
And she like,
yeah.
no, I'm good, I want nothing. And then I come back with some
That's
food
dumb.
and you got a whole attitude.
Yeah, she would have been basking in that attitude.
Basking.
Nigga ain't got time for that one. Nah, Carol basking around this month. You know what I'm saying? No, that's out. Yeah, that sounds ridiculous.
I gotta come with some more examples. 'Cause I feel like women do that all the time. They say stuff
Women
and
get
mean
in the
something
comment
completely
section.
different. Y'all say something, mean something completely different, and expect us to decode it and just know. Oh, like what?
I mean, do men do that too?
No, we say I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind. I'm gonna speak it. Like
We don't.
we
Black
should-
men, we don't speak. We don't express our feelings, nigga.
we do express
No,
our
we
feelings.
don't.
What do you mean?
Never.
I'm tired of people saying that we express all our
We
feelings.
don't.
What's the example? How don't we express our feelings? I feel like with your woman, you're most vulnerable. You're not vulnerable outside your house at all.
You would be stressed out about some shit in life.
Right.
You would be it's certain things in life you would be stressed out about, but you won't come home and tell your girl that. You would keep it to yourself.
That's not the same thing.
It is.
No, because women,
It is.
we always talk
Especially
about,
if it got something to do with some man shit.
Women don't communicate, bro. Women won't say what's on their mind. Women don't communicate. They'll get mad and want you to figure. Like, I feel like we get the label of not being communicators when it's women who don't communicate.
Nah, I think that's based on communication based on the individual.
A woman will not tell you something, like will not tell you how she feel, will be in her feelings, will be all hurt and all this
She
extra
will
stuff
tell you.
without-
That's just her episode. That's her pouting, crying, and doing whatever she doing. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, so you know, now when she in this mood, now you gotta pacify it, all this shit.
Why
If
we
that's
gotta go through all that though?
That's just what. Is it that hard?
It is that hard.
How?
When you can
you
just
know,
be honest.
Because this what I'm saying. Because this what's gonna happen, bro. You know, at the end of the day, if she really, really rocking with you like that, before the sun go down, she gonna bow down. Or she just that cold,
I see what you're
and
saying.
she can carry it on the next day. That ain't the one I want.
I understand.
But if it's a real one and she really rocking with you, bro, and she really, really late, she not gonna, before the sun go down, she gonna bow down. She gonna say it. She can't hold it in. Women can't hold water for one, bro.
So she can't be mad. She not.
That's
gonna
why
be mad.
women always gotta have a homegirl or something.
So they can tell their business too.
Yeah, they gotta talk. It's either they mama, they homegirl,
Yeah.
cousin, whoever. It's gonna be somebody because they can't hold water.
Yeah, because
mama.
once something happens, women get on the phone. Girl, you want that?
Now, once something happen with a man, he might not get on the phone with his homies and talk about nothing.
Yeah, that's real.
That's
real.
what I'm saying. Niggas don't talk about certain things. We
But see,
ain't gonna
women-
talk about it until it gets to a certain point.
My thing
Then
is
a nigga call a homie like, or if it's something too deep and you might have a homie that live with his girl and he need to leave.
To talk about it.
Or I gotta get out this house because it's gonna go ugly.
Yeah.
That type, but yeah. So man,
Look, my thing is, women are honest. Those group chats that I'm talking about, that's the most honest form of female dialogue. That group chat in her cell phone. Why can't you guys be honest with us like you can be honest with your girl?
Nah,
you can
the
sit down
most
with your
honest-
girl
the-
and just tell her everything
the
going
most
on.
honest, they got a group chat, but best believe they backdooring each other too, because it's girls.
Yeah, they be catty. Yeah.
Listen, women don't like they friends to be friends with other friends and
Yeah.
all this weird other shit.
Yeah.
You can't be closer to my best friend because I introduced you. All this, so best believe they got a group chat, but it's probably one or two that's hitting each other up. You see what this bitch doing? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they
Come
doing
on,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Listen, women, if I'm lying, listen. Get in the comment section.
You be knowing because you grew up. You know what's going on, man.
Man, women crazy.
That's a fact.
Man, women off the chain.
But I feel like, man, if y'all could just be as just a man talking to you guys, if y'all could be just as honest with us as you are in them group chats, you can sit down with your girl and tell her exactly what's going on in your relationship, exactly what's bothering you, everything. But when your man come and talk to you, you can't give it to him like that.
Some do. That's what I'm saying.
A lot of them don't though.
Some don't because it depends on the type of man they got. You might have a man that don't listen and she feel like you ain't listening, so she go tell somebody else or she go talk about it with somebody else, and then you got some that don't communicate.
Yeah.
You feel me? I ain't saying all women communicate like that. You feel me? They sneaky.
Boy.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like they do communicate a little more than what we do though.
I don't know.
Because we don't tell nobody nothing.
Man, we don't. But I feel like with your girl, when you go home at night, you live with your girl, whatever, man. That's when you vulnerable. When
Think
you in
about
your
it.
bed, you feel me?
Think
That's when you
about this,
vulnerable.
bro. Pillow talking was thought to be a negative thing when a man come home and talk to his woman about certain shit.
Pillow talking is when you talking to hoes in the street about certain shit. That's pillow talking. When you talking to your woman, that's
About
therapy.
you, that's street shit. That's pillow talking. Because that's pillow talking because she can go back and tell her homegirl and then now it's out.
Now if it's your woman, she already know the guidelines, the rules and the regulations. She
Yeah,
ain't
but
going
I just told you women can't hold water, buddy.
Oh, that's real. You did just say that. So you said a man, your conversation with your woman in your safe place ain't even safe?
Yeah, it's safe, but I'm saying, where did the term pillow talking come from?
It came from dudes talking in the street, pillow talking to
Yes.
hoes, not to their woman. I'm talking about
No,
you
it's-
out chasing vagina pillow talking. That's not good.
Yeah, that's bad too, but you still can't go home and say certain things that happen in the streets too.
Absolutely not. You right.
Yeah.
You can't tell your woman everything.
Nah.
That's real.
Now are they doing the same thing?
Absolutely. Them group chats are lethal.
Yeah, you must have seen the group chat.
Them group chats are
Man,
lethal.
I don't even pay attention to that shit. Women, that's what they do. They're gonna do what they do. That's
Fellas, if you don't believe me, if you could be married, ask your wife, could you look at that group chat? Go ask your girl, could you look at that
Would you
group
let
chat?
your wife get into an entanglement if y'all was married and y'all say, okay, we gonna separate? What's the point of being married?
Nah, I don't believe that separation. If we gonna separate, let's just not be together, cause that's bullshit.
That's like that's like breaking up.
Yeah, if we broke up, you could do what you want. But people get in their feelings because you come back after the breakup and she got something else, and you trying to act like it's all good. She not gonna tell you though. I learned that too. I done learned that lesson too, boy.
Yeah,
You break up and y'all.
You know why she not gonna tell you? Because in her mind, she telling herself this ain't shit.
That's what she's saying, but she's still busting down for
Yeah,
him. She's still
yeah.
he's still in her guts.
Yeah.
And you still playing a role trying to. You think it's still good. You think it's all good, not knowing. Yeah, somebody pulling up over there,
Yeah,
dropping it off.
That's women.
That's women,
They
brother.
sneaky, my boy.
And all that's in the
Thought
group
you
chat
knew.
too.
Yeah. You a
She in the
fool.
group chat like, girl, you finna come over here right now.
Especially if they don't like him. They don't like the old one.
Yeah,
They egging it on.
it's worse when the homegirls don't like it. Oh yeah,
They egging it on.
especially if you cheated on her, bro. Ooh, they setting it up. They setting the D appointment up for her.
Yeah.
But we gotta wrap it up, man. My name is Emmett. You can catch me at EMCGEE. It's Friday, man. Y'all be safe out here this weekend. Next time we come on, man, I meant to bring it with me. I got some of that Medellin. It's some from Lemonade. Lemonade is a different brand of cookies, but that Medellin is fire. But next time we come back in here, man, we gonna have some little stuff for you, show you what's going on. And that's all I got, man. You know, bro, gonna leave y'all with something positive.
Oh man. I got something real positive. My birthday Tuesday. What y'all got for me? And I'm Cash App ready, baby.
What's your Cash App?
Damn, what is my Cash App? Let me see. Yeah, we put my Cash App on here. I need $1 from all y'all. I need dollars, bottles, whatever y'all sending through this motherfucker.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I'm Cash App ready.
We gonna put his Cash App in the comments too.
$sign BROBR4. That's the Cash App. I need $1 from all y'all watching right now. My birthday Tuesday. Turn up, nigga.
BROBR4.
Number 4. 4. You
There
feel
it
me?
is.
Yeah.
Peace and Love Podcast, man. We'll see y'all next week.
Hey, go on YouTube, like, subscribe, and comment. NEGUS space INL.A on YouTube. Go like, subscribe, comment, share on the YouTube channel.
There it is, man. Y'all take it easy.
Peace and love.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Peace and love. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love.